today I wanted to do a full face foundation routine, and I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. And most of my products that I use, not only eyeshadows, foundations, most of my foundations are drugstore, but I'm currently using the Revlon Color Stay Whipped, and I will do kind of like a review in the end of the video. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm not only doing my foundation, I'm going to show you how I contour, highlight, and blush and all that good stuff. So we're just going to get straight into it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, so we're going to get straight into it. I just put my hair up in a bun so you can get the full effect of how I do it. So I just put it in a bun. I did do my eye makeup, so we're just gonna go straight into the face. Yeah. So I did put moisturizer. If you do not want to use moisturizer, you can use a BB cream. Either or. I will not recommend using BB cream and a moisturizer. I was just told that you shouldn't do that, because a BB cream is supposed to be like a moisturizer, so you don't want your face to be so oily. So use either or, a BB cream or a moisturizer. If you don't have a BB cream, use a moisturizer. So I put a moisturizer on. I do use BB cream before I put the foundation sometimes. But it's all up to you if you want to use the BB cream sometimes and the moisturizer. Up to you. But do not use both. I just wouldn't recommend that. Because I think your face will feel too greasy and it will look really oily. So I'm going to be using a setting spray. I just like to put a setting spray before I put the foundation, just to kind of set the foundation, so once it is applied to my face, it kind of sets right then and there instead of doing it afterwards. I do twice. I put it on my face twice, before and then after I put the foundation. So use any setting spray. I will put several of other setting sprays if you're interested. But I'm using the Model in the Bottle. This is kind of affordable, so I got this off of Amazon. I think it was about like 13-15 bucks. So I just do I kind of do it 10 to 15 inches away from my face, and I kind of like spray it. I do like 3 or 4 squirts. And I kind of just let it dry for a second. I'll do one more. One more for good luck. So I kind of let it set. The reason why I'm kind of air drying it right now and fanning it in my face, because I want it to dry already. Only takes like about 10 seconds to dry. So yeah, if you guys are interested in setting sprays, I will put other types of setting sprays that I would recommend, so we'll do that. Okay, so 10 to 15 seconds, it kind of sets in your skin, and then I don't wait too long to put my foundation. I kind of just put it on my face like immediately, because I do want this foundation to set in. So like I was saying, I'm using Revlon Color Stay Whipped. It's in a glass bottle like this. They're a new one, I think. I believe it's a new one. And I'm using Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I hope you guys can see me, because I'm doing it in a different position for the camera. Before I think I was towards my window back. But now I'm towards where my makeup, my perfumes, and my pictures are. So Sorry, trying to get comfortable. So yeah, I'm using the Real Techniques Gosh. Like I was saying, expert face brush. And I kind of like dab very lightly, 2 dabs, kind of, but very lightly. I don't like smash the brush into my, into the little cup thing, whatever you want to call it. Jar, that's what I was trying to say. And I kind of just put fairly enough in on the brush. With this foundation, you do not want to put a lot on your face. You just kind of want to use enough. So I do kind of like 3 dabs on each cheek. And then one on the center of my face. Maybe I should back up. Okay. If I'm looking right here, it's because I have a mirror right here. So, like that. I kind of like dab it first. I dab it first and then I buff it in. So I make sure there's like none on my face. If I see some on this side, I just kind of jab it in that section. Okay, and then I buff it in. I do like kind of a circular motion. You want to make sure you buff it in good, that you don't have a lot on one side and none on the other side. So that's what you want to do. I think I have enough on my face. So like I said, I don't like to use that much of this foundation because this foundation is medium to full coverage, so you don't want it to hit a lot and look cakey. So if you just use literally like 2 dabs, like 2 light dabs, and then put it on your face, you would be good. But that's all up to you. If you like to make sure that your foundation looks full coverage, then up to you. I kind of like to just do 1 layer of this. If you must, do 2, but I wouldn't go more than 2 layers of this. So, okay. So we're gonna use my concealer. I have to go get it. I'm just gonna write all the products down below, so if I do not mention it, it's because it's down below. So make sure to check that out. All the products will be down below. So I'm using my concealer, and I like my concealer to be fairly light than my foundation. And I kind of do like an upside down triangle on each under eye, and then I drag it all the way to over here. Then I do one light thin line down the middle of my nose, 3 here, 3 here. And I use my ring finger to kind of blend that out. The reason why I use my ring finger is because it's less pressure on my under eye area, And you don't want to kind of tug the skin down. So that's why you should use your ring finger. It's less pressure on your under eye area. And I kind of do slight dab it. I dab it until I feel like the foundation kind of melted into my skin and I don't see it anymore. And then on my forehead I just kind of just like brush it onto my forehead. Then down the middle of my nose, I just kind of go straight all the way down to my nose. I dab it one more time. Then I kind of run it through. And then I take my foundation brush and I kind of dab it under where the concealer is, just so there's no harsh lines.
I did not see anything with my own eyes, and I really hope that didn't happen at my white party, but I don't know. I hate speculation. I hate to say, oh, well, so-and-so said that so-and-so cheated on so. We know for sure about this. There's no speculation.
And that's what I do. And of course, you want to set it. So take any pressed powder, translucent powder, anything that you have. So I just take my pressed powder and a buffing brush. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush. And I kind of like swirl it in just very lightly. I don't want too much on the brush. And I dab where I put the concealer. And I kind of just run it through my face, just very lightly. And that's what I do. So we're going to go to contour and highlight and blush. So I put the bronzer onto my brush, and this is the Real Techniques contour brush. And what I do is I kind of do, let me just put my mirror kind of closer. And I kind of do the fishy face. Just so, if you're new to this, I recommend to do the kissy face. No matter how crazy it looks, I just recommend to do that. So, and you can feel that bone right here, and that's where you want to put the contour. So I do the contour from the end of my eyebrow to the back of my face. So right along here. So the end of my eyebrow to where the end of my face is, into my hairline. So that's where you want to put your contour. You do not want to put it all the way here. You will look like a clown. So that's what I do. Even though I'm good at makeup, I still do the kissy face. I just feel like it helps. So do the kissy face if that helps you. If not, you could just do, just so you can kind of see that bone. So I lightly brush it right there. And then I kind of like do it in a circular motion. And then I want to do the kind of 3. And I do it along my temple, where my contour is, and then along my jawline. So that's where you want to put it. just lightly. So if there looks like there's a line right there, don't worry about that. You can even see my line. Don't worry about that because you're going to buff it out in the end. And then I do the same thing to the other side. So then I take my buffing brush and I just buff it out. Just so there's no harsh lines. I even do it down my jawline so there's no harsh line. Where the contour is and along your temples.
Instead of looking behind, Delta is looking beyond. 80,000 of us invest in billions in everything from the best experiences below to the finest comforts above.
So then I want to take my, what is this called? My Expert Face Brush, which is my foundation brush, and I'm going to take my highlight. And I highlight right here, so the end of your eyebrow to where your hair, the end of your hairline, the beginning of your hairline is, and that's where you want to pitch your highlight. So right where that bone, cheekbone is, and you could kind of feel it. That's where you want to pitch your highlight. You don't want to pitch your highlight all the way down here, so you just look like you have an oily face. So you can do your highlight just like that, and I kind of bring it down. I drag it down.
My skin loses moisture nearly twice as fast as yours does, Mom. That's why I use Johnson.
So do the same thing on the other side. Right where your cheekbone is. You can even feel it. If that will help you. And I kind of like brush it on my forehead, down the middle of my nose, and just around here, just lightly. And that's what I do for my full face. Nothing too much. And then of course I do the spray. 3 sprays. Oops. And I just let it set for about 10 to 15 seconds. So we're going to do the family motion just because I'm in kind of a rush. Just poke myself in the eye. And that's my foundation routine. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. And be sure to check the description bar down below. I will list all the products I put on my face, and I will put any other setting sprays that I know about. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. And remember to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is GlamorousBB. It will be down below just in case if you forgot. All the information will be down below. So I'll see you guys in my next video. And